Welcome to the CUNA News Weekly Wrap-Up for December 11th through the 15th. We're all about award-winning marketing this week, so buckle up and prepare to be inspired. We'll share insights into best-in-class branding, authentic community outreach, and excellent email marketing. Plus, CUNA Chief Economist Mike Schenk explains what's in store for the economy in the months ahead. The CUNA News Podcast features two outstanding CEOs who discuss women's leadership. And we travel to Indiana to meet our credit union of the week. Branding is about more than logos, fonts, and colors, says LaShanta Green, Director of Marketing and Community Relations at Dow Credit Union in Midland, Michigan. During a recent rebranding effort, Green aimed to strengthen the credit union's brand by simplifying it. For her efforts, the CUNA Marketing and Business Development Council honored her as its 2023 Rising Star. Community partnerships should be mutually beneficial, says Rachel Bond, Associate Vice President of Engagement and Public Relations at Greater Texas Federal Credit Union in Austin. Community engagement and outreach are about serving the community, meeting them where they are, and uplifting each other to make the community better for everyone, says Bond, the CUNA Marketing and Business Development Council's 2023 Community Outreach Professional of the Year. Florence Federal Credit Union's International Credit Union Day giveaway started with a simple idea: celebrate members. Gwen Crenshaw, Marketing Director at the Florence, Alabama Credit Union, also wanted to continue the discussion around the credit union difference. In an award-winning email campaign, members entered to win a $250 gift card by answering a 10-question survey. The credit union used the responses to find new leads, learn what members like about the credit union, and determine what members want in the future. The purpose was to focus on what members want and structure future initiatives around what they find most useful, Crenshaw says. While CUNA Chief Economist Mike Schenk sees a generally improving economy with lower inflation, potential risks remain. These include tight liquidity, earnings pressures, and global conflicts. He addressed the 2023 Supervisory Committee and an internal audit conference in Las Vegas. This week on the CUNA News Podcast, Managing Editor Jennifer Plager talks about women's leadership with Lee Brady, CEO at State Employees Credit Union in Raleigh, North Carolina, and Linda White, a former credit union CEO who's now Executive Director at the Credit Union Women's Leadership Alliance. Here, Brady offers career advice to young professionals.
Great grades are wonderful. They're wonderful. And they will probably get you into an organization. But when you get into that credit union or whatever discipline you're going to study, all right, and you get in that company, to me, there are two things that are going to make you stand out. And that is work ethic. And then Linda talked about that earlier, and the adaptability to change. Because the world is changing so drastically now.
You can listen to all podcast episodes on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Now over to Alex McVeigh, Senior Editor of Public Affairs Communications, for a look at what's happening in Washington, D.C.
Last week, the Treasury's CDFI fund finalized its certification application, and while CUNA continues to analyze the details, it appears to ultimately be positive. The application includes several changes CUNA and NAFCU called for, including providing a longer time frame, broadening definitions to better recognize credit union programs, and defining mortgage in a way that preserves credit union flexibility. This update was a significant challenge and necessary step, but there's more work to be done to address complex and burdensome parts of the application. Credit unions that are currently CDFI certified have until December 20th, 2024 to apply for recertification under the new application. Check out our detailed analysis of the application, coverage of this week's NCUA meeting, and more at news.cuna.org.
Thanks, Alex. Our credit union of the week is Harvester Financial Credit Union in Indianapolis. Led by CEO Jason Ford, the $72 million asset credit union was chartered in 1954 under the sponsorship of International Harvester. Through the years, Harvester Financial added 50 employer groups to its field of membership and completed mergers with Bridgeport Brass Federal Credit Union and Missions Building Federal Credit Union. The credit union's mission is to provide courteous, friendly, and quality financial services to members at fair and favorable rates and terms while maintaining the long-term financial stability of the credit union. That's it for this week. Tune in next week for more marketing innovations and unique approach to collections. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend. To stay up to date on these stories and more, subscribe to Credit Union Magazine, visit news.cuna.org, and listen to the CUNA News Podcast at news.cuna.org/podcasts. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the description for links to everything discussed in this video.